Hey everybody, Scott Spreitzer here, DocSports.com with our update for Saturday, January 26, 2019. Free pick coming up in just a moment. Also going to talk a little bit about the big marquee game on Saturday, Kansas and Kentucky. That plus the free pick in a moment. First, a quick note, if you've yet to become a member over at DocSports.com, great way to give it a trial run. You click on the link below the video and you get yourself set up for a free $60 account. And you can use those free $60 on any of my daily packages or anybody else for that matter over at DocSports.com. Again, it all starts by clicking on the link below the video. And here's what we got going. If you grab that free $60 account, you can use it on my college basketball and NBA. NBA, we cashed again last night, 5-star winner with the Washington Wizards plus the points over the Magic. They got the win outright, didn't need the points, and that extends our run since January 2nd in the NBA, 65% against the spread, and we are now up over $2,200 for $100 per unit bettors in the NBA since January 2nd. I've got NBA going on Saturday. I've got 5 college basketball plays going on Saturday, led by a big 7-star play. And again, you don't want to miss out on those plays. 6 stars and 7-star plays on a 67% long-term winning run. We're up over $2,700 for those wagering just $100 per unit. Last week, we swept our basketball 7-star and 6-star plays over the weekend. In fact, last weekend, a healthy 9-3 card over the 2 days, Saturday and Sunday. So let's look to get the sweep and get the winning day for sure. This 7-star play in college baskets highlights a 5-play college basketball Saturday package and plus the big play in the NBA for Saturday. All the plays available on Saturday morning at DocSports.com. And again, if you've yet to become a member, you grab that $60 free account. You can use that to get my college and NBA packages on Saturday. Check it out. I think you'll be glad that you did. Going to get to a couple of college basketball games in a moment, Kansas, Kentucky, plus the free pick, but I did want to update what's going on with the Super Bowl betting. We've given out a couple of props already this week, and we'll probably have another one for tomorrow's video on Sunday. But today I just wanted to update the betting report. Still getting a ton of action are the books on New England, both ticket-wise and overall money. We're talking upwards of 80% in both categories as far as the spread is concerned. And because of all this, we've seen a couple of books go to 3 and stick on 3. One offshore went to 3 on Friday. William Hill Sportsbooks went to 3 around 5:45 p.m. Pacific time on Friday. And here it is. It's almost midnight Pacific time, a good 6 hours since they went to 3. And they're still at 3 as I speak. Total 57 just about everywhere. But unlike the South Point the other day, who went to 3 for a grand total of 17 minutes and brought it back down to 2.5, you got a situation here where William Hill has stuck on 3 for upwards of 6.5 hours as I cut this video. It will be interesting to see how quickly, if it does come back down. We've talked to a couple of sportsbook directors in Las Vegas, and they both said they would be shocked if this is 3 come next weekend around kickoff time. And we'll still see 90% of the action on the Super Bowl, as always, coming in over the final 48 hours. But just thought you'd like to know that there are a couple of books that went to 3 on Friday and seem to be sticking there. And we'll update that, of course, on Sunday's video and also throughout one more prop. We've had a couple already for Super Bowl 53. All right, a little bit of talk about Kansas and Kentucky because I was asked about this game over on my Twitter page. Please talk about Kansas, Kentucky. Give us your opinion. Unfortunately, it is just an opinion. I do like Kentucky minus the points here over Kansas. Not enough to make it a play. Listen, I know Kansas has been kind of sluggish since they lost as of week A. They're big man underneath. He gives them 14 points, 7-8 boards a game. A good defender. He's a denier of the 10, so to speak, on the defensive end. And they're 4-2 straight up, 2-4 against the spread without him in the last 6 games. 3 of those 4 wins for Kansas have come, I think it's by a grand total of 11 or 12 points. So they've been involved in some close games, even the games that they've won. And they do miss his presence at both ends of the floor. At 6.5, which is what Kentucky is favored at right now, the reason it didn't become a play, a premium play, is because I just don't like this Kentucky assist-turnover ratio situation so far this season. I'm also not crazy about their deep perimeter defense. So, those 2 things keep me off from making Kentucky a definite play. But as asked on Twitter, and I Told him I'd talk about it. We do have an opinion on Kentucky. It's just not a play. We do have a free pick, though, in Saturday's college basketball, and that is Boise State. Now, you got to lay some points here, about 15 over Wyoming. I mean, two of the worst teams in college basketball, basically, are both situated in the Mountain West Conference. One of those would be San Jose State. The other one is taking on Boise today, and that is the Wyoming Cowboys. And listen, I'm not the first to point this out, but the Cowboys own a horrible points per possession situation on the season, and it's well below 1. It's like 0.97, their points per possession, and it's out there. It's been reported. Again, I'm not the first one to mention it. And if you look at that first meeting against Boise State at home in Laramie, Wyoming only totaled 14 field goals in that game, which turned out to be a 14-point win on the road by Boise State. So you got this Wyoming team. They're just not playing well. They did get a win against San Jose State. That'll probably be their only win in Mountain West play. They make the rest of the way, I should say. They make about 40% of their field goal attempts. They own a pathetic 0.69 assist turnover ratio. I know it's a big number, but listen, Boise State handles this number unless they become complacent and look past Wyoming. I don't believe they will. Solid coaching staff, I think, will keep this team with their eye on the prize, so to speak, and I think they go on to about a 24, 25-point win and cover. So the free pick, Boise State minus the points over Wyoming on Saturday afternoon. And again, for the person that asked, just an opinion on Kentucky minus the points over Kansas. Again, don't forget about what we got going on at DocSports.com. You can grab the plays on Saturday morning. The play in the NBA, we look to extend the 65% run in the NBA going back to January 2nd. College basketball, 5 plays in all, including that big 7-star main event. We swept last week 6 and 7-star plays last weekend, and we are now 67% with our 7 and 6-star plays, and up over $2,700 for $100 per unit better. So go grab all 6 plays, the 5 in college, the 1 in the NBA, and we'll look to have a big day on Saturday. All right, listen, if you like these videos, click on that thumbs up button. Be sure to subscribe. We do appreciate those who have done so thus far. Scott Spreitzer, DocSports.com. Let's put Saturday in the win column right back here Sunday morning, about 4 a.m. Eastern, 1 a.m. Pacific time.